Okay, well, good morning from Yongsan Base and the White House, the headquarters of the ROK-U.S. Combined Forces Command. Good evening to all those on the East Coast and everywhere in between. Thanks for the opportunity to provide some opening comments. I've been in command now 2 years. I'm in my 39th year of service, and I'll start by telling everybody it is the honor of my career to serve here as the Commander, United Nations Command, Combined Forces Command, and U.S. Forces Korea. I wake up every day with, really, it's pretty simple. I've got two things on my mind every morning. The first one is, how am I going to strengthen the ROK-U.S. alliance? And then the second one is what do I got to do today to ensure that we are maintaining a strong combined defense posture and that we are ready to fight tonight? That's what I wake up and think about every single day. I want to make three quick points as part of my opening comments. The first one is, as Steve mentioned, Combined Forces Command was established on November 7th, 1978. This year, we just celebrated our 42nd anniversary. What I'd highlight for everybody, just to be crystal clear, since there continues to be questions about it, when we created Combined Forces Command, United Nations Command relinquished its operational warfighting mission and turned it over to Combined Forces Command. United Nations Command is not a warfighting headquarters, nor is there any intent or plan for UNC to reassert itself as an operational headquarters. Key to the activation of Combined Forces Command is a simple principle. Combined Forces Command is a separate military entity that receives its policy, guidance, direction, and missions from our binational military committee underneath both the Secretary of Defense, the Minister of National Defense, and the two national command authorities. Combined Forces Command is the operational warfighting headquarters for the Korea Theater of Operations, and the combined components are tactically integrated through continuous combined joint planning, training, and exercises. In armistice, in peacetime like we are today, CFC is just a standing headquarters without any forces. So, but we have to practice and train as if we're going to find ourselves in hostilities and be prepared to receive those forces. Because in wartime, CFC can expect to have operational control of over 600,000 active duty military personnel of all services from both countries, and likely with wartime augmentation and mobilization, both here in Korea and the United States, that may be another 3 million reservists. So that's why it's fundamental for us to continue our robust training program. As one of my predecessors coined, we believe and tell everyone and live this every day that Combined Forces Command is the heartbeat of the ROK-U.S. alliance, because it's the day-to-day representation of our mutual commitment to the combined defense of the Republic of Korea. And CFC's purpose is to be a clear deterrent to any North Korean provocative behavior or potential misunderstandings, miscalculations, and to prevent the restart of hostilities. And as evidenced by, we've gone 67 years without restarting of the hostilities. I'd say that CFC has certainly carried on the mandate that its predecessor, UNC, was capable of doing from 53 to 1978. Lastly, let me just touch briefly on COVID-19 as it relates to Combined Forces Command. This past with the pandemic, we created some new and innovative combined leader development programs, crisis management staff training, revamped our rehearsals, and then all of that led to a combined command post training exercise that we conducted in August. And my message, although it started to increase, but back in August, many militaries around the world did not have the capacity to train during the pandemic. Not so for the ROK-U.S. Combined Forces Command and our combined components. So you got to think about it, thousands, literally thousands of service members, both ROK and U.S., operated in close proximity for over 3 weeks in our wartime command posts in very close proximity, and resulted in 0 positive infections. And how is that possible? Well, first, we're a very disciplined outfit, and we've got very disciplined service members. Secondly, like all really good military units, it's about trust, mutual trust. And we trusted each other that we would follow our health protection measures to ensure that the force remains safe and healthy and COVID-free. And it's really the ultimate expression of the strength of the ROK-U.S. Combined Forces Command and our combined components that we were able to pull this off because of that commitment to each other. We continue to maintain our number one priority continues to be to protect the force, to protect our mission. And to date, our positive rate has been extraordinarily low. We have not had one positive case in Combined Forces Command, and the positive rate inside the ROK Armed Forces is very low, and equally low in U.S. Forces Korea, with a total of 3 service members testing positive since the beginning of the pandemic, which is fairly remarkable. So that's probably more than you wanted, but thanks for the opportunity, Steve and KDVA, to address this august audience this morning. Thank you.